Baby girl. Oh, that's my lady. Look at that pretty face. You're snoring. I'm sorry. Hi friends, welcome or welcome back. I'm MC, a knit and crochet designer and yarn dyer from Connecticut, and you can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as Blame the Knots, on my website, blametheknots.com, and of course right here on YouTube where you can get to know me a little bit better. Today we are here for episode 30 of the podcast, which is very exciting. It is currently Wednesday, August 14th, and I think we might end up having a bit of a quick and dirty podcast today. We'll talk about that a little bit later as to why that is, but I guess we can just get right into things with talking about what I am wearing. This is a finished object that I showed on the last podcast, and this is my slip on your shoulder, which has a testing call out currently when you are seeing this. So this is a really cool saddle shoulder set-in sleeve design. Seamless set-in sleeve, don't worry, there's no actual seaming. And I made this with Fiber Spates Vivacious DK in the colorway Denim. So it is a DK weight pattern. I love it so much. I am so proud of it. I think it is so cool. I just love it. From the response that I've gotten on Instagram and everything, you guys love it as well. So thank you so much for all of the support for this. I can't wait to get the testing process started. Okay, let's jump in to some finished objects because that's gonna go really quick today. I only have one finished object today, but it's a doozy. This is some yarn that I made, and this is my very first ever spinning project, and I finally finished it. This is using some Malabrigo merino, and unfortunately I have lost track of the ball band, the label for it, so I don't know what colorway this is. And also I literally just finished this like today, so I soaked it this morning. It is still a little bit damp, but it's mostly there, and so I figured I would show it to you. I started this last September, so it has been almost a full year since I started this, and I did this whole thing kind of on my drop spindle. So I spun all of the singles on my drop spindle. I did use my EEW 6 electric wheel to ply it because that's just so much faster, and I wanted to be able to fit it all in one bobbin instead of having like a whole bunch of smaller little bits and bobs from applying on a drop spindle. But anyway, I don't know if you've been able to hear that Shandy is snoring. Oh, look at your little face, you can see it. She's snoring so much. Anyway, I'm pretty darn proud of this. Now, keep in mind that I started this a year ago, so my spinning has changed quite a bit. So there are some spots. There are definitely like thick and thin spots. There are places where it goes from like a lace weight and then up to like a worsted weight. It's not perfect, but you know what? I am still proud of it. I'm still proud that it's done, and I still love it because this started a huge journey for me. So yeah, I got 286 yards. This is a little bit less than 100 grams because I threw out some of it at the very beginning when I was first learning, the very beginning of spinning, and then also I made like a tiny little nugget of a skein as well. That's probably like 5 to 10 grams. So this is slightly less than 100 grams, and I am super proud of it. All right, that's it. So now we're into our works in progress. And the first thing I have is something that I had just started last time. Oh, I forgot to put a marker in. Okay, the last time you saw this, I had maybe 4 inches of the body done. And this is the Allison Cardigan. This is a design by me. Yeah, I was probably like here last time. This is a bottom up design and I had like maybe 4 inches done last time you saw it. And yeah, I have finished the body completely, joined the shoulders. So now all I have to do is pick up for the button band and do the sleeves. I was waiting to do the button band because I wanted to get some buttons, but I did that this past weekend. So now I can proceed. I just wanted to make sure that I was making the correct size buttonholes. I am using, let me show you a close-up of the fabric and then I'll show you the yarns. So this is how the fabric is looking. I just love all of the like dimension and layers of color that's in there. And I am using the same color. This is in my own hand-dyed yarn in the colorway Taste You Can See. And I am holding my DK weight with the lace weight Surrey. And I love it. I love it so much. I'm so excited to continue with this. Oh yeah, I was confused for a second about why this was not attached to anything. It's because I need to pick up next. So anyway, I'm throwing yarn. Throwing yarn everywhere. I'm probably getting it covered in cat and dog hair. Okay. I'm excited to keep working on this. I put it down, like I said, I didn't want to continue with the button band until I got buttons so I could make sure I was making the correct size buttonholes. And then I didn't want to pick up for the sleeves, mainly because I was at my trunk show this weekend and I didn't want to have to worry about what round I was on and like where I was in the repeat and when I had to decrease and all that kind of stuff. So I put this on hold just for over the weekend, but I am excited to get it picked back up. And what I did instead at my trunk show is I worked on a new cast on, and this is Nebula by Andrea Mowry. And I am making this sweater with my lovely friend Mac of Made by Mac or Mac Dye Conley on Instagram. And this, I haven't even held it up yet. Here we go. This is how it's going so far. So I am on my final repeat of increases for the body. This is also bottom up. I'm on my final increase repeat, and then I just have to work straight for a little while to get the length needed for the body before I split for front and back. And you can see this has a curved hem, and I have done all of the shaping for that. This is probably going to break my camera, but I am once again using my own hand-dyed yarn, and this is in the colorway Who Loves Orange Soda, and I am holding the fingering weight with the lace weight Surrey. Also, sorry, I was doing so good. And literally right before I went to film, I have some stuff in the dye pans and I went to just like check and I was like, let me just, is this speckle like set? And I touched it and I made my finger pink. I was so good. But apparently that's just what I do now, is I film with colorful fingers. Yeah, so anyway, I'm holding fingering and Surrey together for this. I'm using a size 8 needle because I did a very haphazard, quick and dirty gauge swatch for this. I haven't actually checked my gauge I knew I was close enough, and so I haven't checked my gauge as it stands now that I'm actually working on it. I probably should do that. This is I found a drop strand of Surrey that I need to fix. This is a pattern with such a, sorry, I'm getting distracted by making sure I didn't drop any stitches. This is a pattern with such a lot of positive ease that if it fit me with 10 inches of positive ease or 9.5 or 11, I didn't really care. So, yeah, let's see. Modifications. I didn't read the pattern or like forgot, or I don't know. I just wasn't paying attention, and I ended up starting my ribbing with the main body needle instead of doing the ribbing needle, but whatever, that's fine. It doesn't. And I am doing make one left and right increases instead of left lifted and right lifted increases, just because I just am. I like them. So that's what I'm doing. So I worked on this the entire weekend at my trunk show, and I got pretty far. Yeah. So that is that, and that's it. That's it. That's all we have for everything that I've been working on. Can you believe it? I know. So let's talk about life and the shop and what's been going on. Okay, let's talk about the good and exciting stuff first. As I mentioned, and as many of you know if you've been around here for a little bit, I had a trunk show at Madison Wool this past weekend, and it was amazing. It was so much fun. It was so wonderful. It was so good to see everyone who came out. I'm so grateful to the shop for having me, for hosting me for a trunk show. It was so cool. It was so cool. I had so much fun. I had the best time chatting with everyone who came in for the shop hop that was going on, which, by the way, I will show you this bag. Like, look at this thing. This is like a really sturdy, very nice bag that was the bag for the I-91 shop hop that takes place through Connecticut, Massachusetts, Vermont, and New Hampshire. So you can see it says 91, which is the highway that runs through, and it says summer vacation shop hop. This was like a really nice bag. So I was there at Madison Wool doing my trunk show for the I-91 shop hop, and naturally, I also got some of my own goodies. So firstly, I was very excited to see that Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl Yarn Shop was having a trunk show last weekend as well. Theirs was Friday and Saturday. Mine was Saturday and Sunday. Theirs was Friday and Saturday. So I took the opportunity on Friday to run on down to Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl because they were having sassy black yarns, and I looked on the website ahead of time and I was like, okay, if this colorway is there, that is the one that I want, and luckily it was, and I'm super excited. This colorway is called Dancing Pickles. Like, come on, I need to know the story about why this is called Dancing Pickles. It's so cute. I love it. I love the pops of color. I love everything about it. These are definitely my colors. So I got one skein of this, and this will therefore be entering my 1 week, 1 skein challenge, which I know I haven't done one in a while, but I do have plans. I promise. So this will be entering that. I thought this would make an awesome little tank. Ooh, you know what would be fun? This would probably make a really good cherries on top crop. That would be really fun. Maybe I should do that. How many? 437 yards. I'll have to think about that. Anyway, that's gonna get added into the challenge. And then when I was at Madison Wool, whenever there was some downtime, naturally I had to do some shopping. So I picked up 2 different braids of fiber. The first one that I got is 100% Rambouillet, and this is in the colorway Twilight. This is from Greenwood Fiberworks. Sorry, there's a sticker. Greenwood Fiberworks, which is, I don't know where they're located. Anyway, this is so pretty. It has some black, purple, and a couple different tones of blue, and I feel like it's gonna look really good, and it's very nice and squishy. Beautiful Rambouillet, so I love that. And then I also got from Frabjous Fibers, which is Wonderland Yarns, like, I don't know if subsidiary is the right word, not really, but like a what's the word? In publishing, it's like an imprint, like a little offshoot. It's like a little offshoot of Wonderland Yarns. This is some BFL, Blue Faced Leicester, in the color Tourmaline. And look at how pretty this is. Look at all these colors. They're beautiful. Now, I hate BFL in yarn. I hate BFL yarn. I do not like working with it. But everyone always says that BFL is so amazing for spinning, so I figured I would give it a try. I told myself I would try 1 braid of BFL and I would not complain about it and I would see what happened. So we're gonna see what happens, and at least it's very pretty. I feel like I was definitely in like a color mood this weekend. This one on the end is a bit more like saturated, but like these like go so well together. Like that's perfect. Yeah, I was definitely in like a bluey purple kind of mood. So that is all that I picked up for myself in the I-91 shop hop. I was not able to get to many stores. Actually, as I'm recording this, the shop hop is still going on. It ends on the 17th. But because I was at the trunk show, my own trunk show all weekend, and then, you know, it's hard. I can't really go during the week. And I have plans on Saturday. I don't think I'm gonna get to any other stores in the shop hop, but that's okay. They're still gonna be there at other times of the year, so I can go anytime and support them. Let's see, what else do we want to talk about? Okay, so relating to the trunk show, I wanted to update you on leftovers from the trunk show. So firstly, any remaining stock from the trunk show is now up on my website for your shopping pleasure, so you can go grab some of that. But I also wanted to show you a new colorway that was only available at the shop hop and will now be up in the shop, which hasn't been around before. And I wanted to show you my fiber that I dyed. So let's dig into that. Okay, first things first, new colorway. I only have this on Surrey right now in front of me because the other ones are in the other room, and I can maybe pop in some pictures, but this is Slimer's favorite, and this is such a fun neon slimy green tonal. I'll pop in a picture of it on Fingering and DK. This was maybe my most popular one at the trunk show. I don't remember the numbers, but it was quite popular at the trunk show. People loved this color. And a lot of people were putting it together with my Heads Up colorway, which I'll show you that as well, so you can see how they might go together. This is so much fun. I love it so much. It's got a couple of different layers of green in there and it is so cool. So that is a new colorway that is now available in the shop. There are some ready to ship. There's a little bit of stock remaining, but it's also available as a dyed to order as well if you want more than what I currently have available. And then I brought two different types of fiber with me to the trunk show. I had 100% Targhee and 100% Falkland, both combed top. So which one do we want to show first? Let's show the Falkland first because there are less of those. Okay. Some of these, oh my gosh, some of these. So basically when I was dyeing all this fiber, I just let myself play in the dye pans and I wasn't making any kind of plan. But then, oh my gosh, some of them are so fun that I think I might make real colorways out of them, or, you know, permanent colorways out of them. Luckily I did write some things down. So this is our Falkland comb top. This is 27 micron, and you'll see a theme that I kind of mostly went with brights and fun colors. For these, I was just playing around, having fun. So this is a bright neon-y pink with like different tones of the pink in there. And then it has some purpley areas and some darker speckles that pop through. You can see here it's kind of like a more deep purple, almost navy kind of speck that pops in and out. So I have a couple of those. I have only one left of this. Oh, these are all 4 ounces, by the way. So this is a really pretty, beautiful, like very soft, almost ballet pink with deeper magenta areas through it. And then this one is, I think, my favorite of the Falklands that I did. I did have one color of the Falkland that sold out, so I obviously can't show you, but I think this one was my favorite. And this, sorry, trying to get it to look pretty for you. This has like blues and purples and pinks, and just, it's like a fun little like pastel, not really pastel. It gets pastel-y in some areas, but it's got some vibrancy, and it's just like a little unicorny, mermaidy rainbow of amazingness, and I love it. I might steal this. I'm gonna put it in the shop, but if it doesn't sell like immediately, I might steal it because it's real pretty. Yes, this one I did write down. I did write this down, so I think I might be able to recreate it. I didn't take fantastic notes, but I'm pretty sure I could recreate this. Now, let's move into our Targhee. I have a couple of braids of this left. So this is 23 micron Targhee. It's so squishy. It's so squishy and amazing. This is a bare fiber with this super hot pink throughout, and they kind of almost like tie-dye. It's like there was resist points where the bare yarn didn't get dyed. It's very fun and really cool. I think it could make some really cool yarn. It might end up having like a barber pole kind of effect. I don't know. I mean, there's a million different ways you could spin it and it could look really cool. I have a few skeins or braids of that. And then these next two, oh my gosh, I'm pretty sure that they're gonna become regular colorways because I can't handle how much I love them. This one was like, doesn't fit in with the rest of the bright colors that I have, but I can't stand how much I like this one. This is, once again, some bare fiber that has all of these other amazing fall beautiful tones, and then sometimes they like mix together and created their own color. Oh my god, it's just so pretty. It's just so pretty. It's so good. It's so good. I have to make this a colorway, I think. I think I have to make this a colorway, especially as we're heading into the fall. I love it so much. I don't know what it would be called or what I was inspired by when I was making this, but oh man, I love it. Again, I think I might steal this one. I might steal it. I might. Okay, last one. This one is so much fun. Oh my god, I might steal this one too. This I'm pretty positive I'm like 98% positive that this one is becoming a real live grown-up colorway. And this, I was thinking a lot about the Mystery Machine from Scooby-Doo when I was doing this, except it is fluorescent and neon, and I love it. Oh my god, I love it so much. I love it so much. And like it's not completely, totally saturated. So you get a lot of different tones of these, the blue and the orange and green, and then they kind of like mix and blend together, and you get some like lighter areas where the bare yarn pops through. Oh my god, fiber pops through. Oh my god, it's so good. It's so good. It's so much fun. This is the only one left of this as well, so might steal it. Oh my god, I love it. I just love it. This is so good. All of that is up in the shop. And actually, I'll probably be putting it up in the shop later today and announcing that on Instagram. So therefore, if you're seeing this on Friday, a couple of these might be gone. But there's a ton of stock left in the shop from the trunk show. So please go shopping, shop to your heart's content. And don't forget that if you are on the newsletter, make sure you use your discount coupon for 10% off. Or if you are not on the newsletter yet, go sign up. As soon as you sign up for the newsletter, you will immediately get an email with the discount code, and then you can go use it and shop. Okay, so now we have to talk about one more very exciting thing that is happening in terms of the shop, and that is that I have another trunk show booked. Yes, that's right. I have another trunk show on the books already, and it's going to be coming up very soon. So I will be at Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl Yarn Shop on September 14th. And also, I don't have all of the details of this yet, so I will be there in the shop for an in-person trunk show on Saturday the 14th. But then, Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl, you should make sure that you are following them on Instagram and Facebook because they do online live sales, and we're going to be doing one of those as well. So kind of like a virtual trunk show. So even if you aren't in the area and you can't stop by for the in-person event, you can still take part in the virtual trunk show and do all your shopping and see what we have to offer over there. It's gonna be so much fun. So yes, that means that I went from one trunk show right into another trunk show, and I am just continuing along with dyeing, lots and lots of work, lots of prep, lots of getting things ready. But it's gonna be so much fun, and I'm super excited. My nail polish just fell off of this nail, so let's not talk about that for the rest of this episode, okay? Dye days are not so easy on the nails. Anyway, let's talk very briefly about videos that have been posted on the channel and then transition into general life. So all that has been posted on the channel since our last podcast is a June and July wrap up of what I read in the months of June and July. And I also was working on my Allison cardigan while I did that. So it's kind of like a little sit and knit with me while we chat about what I've been reading. And then I also did a stash update for the months of June and July. So yeah, that was really interesting. We had some big ups and downs and changes in the stash numbers through the months of June and July. So that was really fun. And you can go check both of those out now. And then this past week, I decided to skip a video on Tuesday because while I had so much fun at the trunk show, I am pretty much like I can feel myself teetering right on the edge of burnout. I just know I know it's coming. I know it's coming. I'm just so tired. I'm so tired. I feel very unmotivated to do a lot of things. I actually have not knit or crocheted at all since I got home from the trunk show. So that's kind of why I don't have a lot to show you this week. I haven't really been working on anything. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna knit or crochet at all even tonight. So that's like several days without touching my yarn. I just like I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm just really tired. I'm really tired. I've just been trying to do a lot. And I've also been sleeping quite poorly. So it's been kind of lackluster around here this week. I'm probably going to jump in the shower like as soon as I stop recording this. It's currently 2:40 p.m. and I think I'm gonna be in the shower by 3 o'clock. So I think I'm gonna do that and then maybe lay down for a little bit. I have been this week, instead of knitting and crocheting, I have actually taken out my Nintendo Switch and I have been playing Animal Crossing, which I haven't played in several years. And I decided, if any of you have played Animal Crossing New Horizons, I decided to level my island. So I've been playing that instead of knitting and crocheting. And I think I might just, there are a couple other video games that I love to play that I haven't played in quite a while. And I think I might just like indulge in that for a little bit tonight. Take a super early shower, maybe have a little spa day treatment for myself and just kind of chill and not worry about obligations, I guess. Yeah. Anyway, I've been rambling about that for a little bit too much. Basically, if you're feeling burnt out, I'm right there with you. We can do it. Be kind to yourself. Go drink some water. Go have a snack. That's what I'm gonna do. Do something that brings you joy. Indulge in something that makes you happy. Anyway, I also think I have been feeling burnt out a little bit because I have some really big stuff that's been happening behind the scenes that has been keeping me very busy. Not necessarily like secret designs or like things like that. That's not really like YouTube behind the scenes stuff. It's like my life behind the scenes things that have been happening, and I'm hoping that by the next time I record a podcast, I will be able to tell you about them. I'm just not ready to share that part of my life yet, but it's been a lot of meetings and paperwork and work and stuff. So it's very exciting. I'm hoping I can tell you about it soon. and that's it. So there's just been a lot, and I'm tired, and I'm really tired, and I just am tired. I want to take a nap. Editing MC here with Karu today. I just wanted to let you know that I got in bed so early last night. I read my book until my eyes wanted to close, and I feel so much better. I think I need one more night of that, so I'm going to try and do that again tonight, but I am definitely feeling almost human today, so yeah, much better than when I was filming yesterday. Thank you for sticking it out with me through another podcast episode. If you're new here, please consider subscribing, and if you've been around here before and you're not subscribed yet, why the heck not? I think that it might be really fun if you gave it a try. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year, and we are close, but we have kind of hit a plateau and we are stuck. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider it. Please consider giving this video a like or sharing it with someone that you think might enjoy it as well. Thank you so much for watching. I'm hoping that next time I have more to share with you and lots of exciting things to talk about. So until then, take care of you, and I will see you later. Bye.